Hey, here we go. Monday, June 7th, Master Pattern Report, Dr. Bob Flower. Well, we got some interesting stuff for you this week. But first, let's look at last week, where we called for a down move in silver. And it dropped over $1 in 5 days. That's somewhere around 17-18% drop. The S&P is still bouncing around in a range, which we had predicted over three weeks ago, and it looks like it's going to continue for a good week to 2 more weeks. We think a recovery will develop certainly before the end of this month and then into July. And let's take a look at the silver chart we had from last week here, and you can see through that number 1, that's where we had started last Wednesday, and when we made our call, and today was a significant move over the weekend down. We think that it'll bounce off of that $17 level thereabouts this week and make a move. Actually, we're looking at 2 moves in silver next week, one on the 15th and another on the 17th. No, not, is it? Yeah, next week, I'm sorry. The 15th, it looks like it'll be a reversal move, so keep your eyes open. And by the way, we are, at this point, we think we're ready to pile on with the silver. We see a move in oil on the 10th, so keep your eyes open for that as well. Now, some of you had received the warnings that we sent out by email about a significant downturn that we've come to recognize in the master pattern. We had indicated to you that we thought it was going to occur in October. We are now revising that prediction to August. Watch out for this one, folks. My sense is that this is going to be another banking crisis, only it's going to be a big one. Whether or not it's going to be European or American, I have a sense that it's going to be American, perhaps stemming from Europe, but it's going to have international implications, and it's going to hurt. As I've been saying all along, this is the beginning of the end of our economic model. So prepare yourself for it and what follows. Now, people have been asking, what can we do about this? Enough with the doom and gloom, and how do we get around this? And that's been one of the problems. The problems are that our alternatives, governments have taken our alternatives away from us, and there are very few that are going to stand up to implementation. My recommendations at this point, among others, and I talk about this on the blog, is buy silver and gold. Try and buy the real thing if you can. Save dollars. Be prepared to change your lifestyle and the way business is done. Don't lend money without significant collateral, and in fact, there's very good opportunities here. Most of all, send a copy of this and other similar YouTubes, to our state and federal representatives. Let them know what people are watching. Start meetup groups as to what can be done to put average Joe citizen back into power. The battle for our minds and pockets is heating up, folks. The former forces, whether you believe it's the church or whoever, and corporations, they're hard at work. Communism or whatever, although that's gone its own way. Socialism has taken its place. They're hard at work, but the corporations are going to win this time, folks. You can count on that. That means you lose. Don't give me this crap that I'm only one person, because that's what you're going to get back. and that is what you're getting back. For example, have you or any of your friends had any interaction with the government agency lately? Yeah. Or perhaps a large corporation? You've been on the losing end of a financial charge or a matter, a water leak in the street or a broken sidewalk, a summons or a charge you felt was wrong? Yeah. A growing phenomenon in our society. And that's going to continue and get a lot worse until citizens stand up and join together and overcome their fear of reprisal. And I know most people can't do that. And I have empathy for those people. But those of you who can and who are willing to, get with it, because it's going to be those of us who are willing to speak out and take whatever hit these people are going to throw at us who are going to turn things around. I mean, it's your chance to stand up and be counted, be a hero. These are going to be very, very different times. And a lot of people are not going to be able to, they're not going to be able to cope. And they're going to look to a lot of people for help in many different areas. I talked a little while ago about lending money. Save your money, change the way, the things that you're spending money on, and deal with your essentials. Lock in your debt. If you're renting, I suggest you go to your landlord and instead of trying to knock down his rent, I mean, you could try that, but instead of that, ask him for a 2 or 3 year lease. Get something significant where at least you know what you're up against over time, and you're locked in as best you can. Same thing with rates. If you're living off of a credit card, try in some ways fashion something that's going to lock you in and reduce your indebtedness. And there are programs. We have one at the Potentia Nation that we're going to be sending out soon, and you'll be able to get to that website and see that. I suggest that you look at different types of scenarios for some sort of stability, because that's going to be what is going to be absent, taken from you. We need to, until we citizens stand up and join together and overcome this fear of reprisal, they're just going to keep handing the crap to us and covering it with cream and telling us it's dessert. And I don't know about you, but right now I'm fat enough. So let's get with the program and see where the heck we're going. Welcome to the world of statism, where liberty and justice are just words. It's up to us. It's up to us. The forces are trying to change this country, and they're having some big inroads. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. We can stop. Just keep trying, keep screaming, keep yelling, and giving them hell, and let them know that it's not going to happen. More on this on our blog and our Potentia Nation website, which should be filling itself out as we go along over the next week or two. Stay in touch with us. Get on our email fast notice list. Just send us an email and with your email, and we'll see what we can do. Have a good week, and looking forward to seeing you guys next week.